I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop. Back it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Whoop at least 6 figures a show or more for him on now. Hooping at 25 rows, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Never they bit of my growth from chasing health and wealth, not clout. Baddies under my belt, I cook like a chef on Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no speeds, but I spend G's whenever I browse. Mink on all of my carpets, hit the house, I walk on clouds. Soon as I get out this work, I'm out the door, I'm in it out. Every girl slumping and burnt just like a perk, I'm in her mouth. Better them grins, my turf, I got out of the dirt, without no doubt. Money keep coming, they coming, we saving the winter, this summer we wildin'. I can't even call it freestyling, I'm one of the designer, the style ain't free. Travel to go like a charter, I'm go back to Saudi to pick up the cream. Landing that A, hit the office, I got a new offer that I gotta read. On the same one, took the top off on one of the rappers, they got him intrigued. Send back, land on the summer, I'm coming in hot, 400 degrees. FS, take out the...
All right, everybody, welcome to the Friday Night Freestyle. I am not the Midnight Rider, in case you didn't notice, but that is the Miss Bossman. Does that sound right? Miss. Okay.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Bossman. That is
Yeah,
I.
I said the. Well, I said the Mrs. Bossman. Didn't know if that came out right.
That's fine. The Mrs. Bossman is absolutely fine with me.
All right, we are. This is the Friday Night Freestyle. The guy, people, if everyone has tuned in before, or everybody tunes in the Sideline Junkies, know that we cover you at every end of the aspect of the sports world. But on Fridays we try to change up a little bit, have a little freedom, kind of discuss anything. We'll talk a little sports, of course, but we're gonna just this is a show where it gives us and everybody on the network a chance to kind of just talk about anything and everything. And if you guys any suggestions, anybody who's watching now wants to comment live, or you ever have a thing you want us to talk about that's not necessarily covered on the network at all times, this is your time to do it. So we will do it every Friday on the freestyle. And I didn't silent any of my stuff, and I'm very
It's cool.
unprofessional.
Look, you're a very popular man, so I understand. It's okay.
Yeah.
It
I'm
is
popular
completely
when I
okay.
when I have a show that's starting. Everybody
Hey,
knows I'm
look,
doing
that's
it.
usually how it goes. You're not needed until you're doing something else. So I'm a whole mom, a wife, got a family to take care of, and it happens all the damn time. Yeah.
So Midnight Rider said you're late. He sent them. It came in at 7:16, and the
Okay.
intro video he made is a minute long. So that means we went live at 7:15. So we nailed it.
So hey.
All right,
Always
so
got
we got a few topics that we're gonna get to, but let's just cover a little bit of stuff that's going on in the sports world right this second. So tonight, the WNBA has a few games on TV, and actually, their biggest stars pretty much. So you got the
Sasha.
Atlanta Dream at 7:30, which is Angel Reese's team. You got Dallas versus the Washington Mystics, which for a lot of people that are watching, a lot of people on the network, that's the home team with Paige Buckers on the Dallas team, which is she's a big deal. And then obviously everybody's favorite player and the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, will be on at 10 o'clock tonight. So I know sports right now is feels like it's a little empty. It's
Mhm.
right at the part where football's not quite here, NBA's done, but WNBA is fun to watch. If you guys have never watched it before, anybody out there never watched it, give it a try. I was a big, just like everyone else, make fun of it, women's sports, but it's, but it's great. I love it. I'm all in. I watch it all the time.
They
Uh,
look, we be trying, you know, because it's not the traditional way. So, it has to be a little more lenient. But if you get more females in there who act like the
yeah,
men, then become way more entertaining because it's unexpected. Because it's women's. And we have to be all, prancy and docile, and we have to, we just push. Man, take this elbow and get out my face. That's what it needs.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they do that. They're aggressive, and it's more old. My dad's biggest complaint about the NBA, and I think it's been like this for like 20, 30 years, how it's very selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of teamwork, and it's not like that in the WNBA. That's a lot of teamwork. Especially if you watch Caitlin Clark, she's always trying to make plays happen with the wild passes and stuff. So yeah, I enjoy the WNBA. I like it, and it's at a perfect time where football's not quite here yet, and the WNBA is heating up, so it's a good time for it to be on, and it's doing well. The ratings has improved for it each year. So
They just need to dump some more money in it. They don't get the financial backing as the
yeah, well, I know the Ion deal was big for them.
Okay.
that they signed earlier in the year, and then they'll probably continue to like the video games. They don't have their own game; they're part of the NBA 2K game.
Okay.
But this is the first year that the NBA 2K will have an actual hard cover, and Caitlin Clark's going to be on the cover of it, and that'll be sold in stores.
Oh,
It's
shucks.
it's the WNBA. It's like I think it's like the deluxe edition, but
Okay.
it was the WNBA version, so they'll have that. So they continue to take steps every year. So I enjoy it. We got to have some kind of sports to talk about when football's not around. So
Just a little bit.
yeah. And then on the other side of that, tomorrow, if you wake up early in the morning, you get up at like 10 o'clock in the morning, you got nothing to do and nothing to watch, well, you can watch the UFC because the UFC is going to have a card on that starts at 10 o'clock in the morning.
On Paramount Plus.
Yeah, Paramount Plus.
Have your
So
subscriptions paid, y'all.
yeah, so all the I've been waiting for the UFC to be on one of these subscriptions for years and years because they held on to the pay-per-view format for a long time.
Yep. We
It
was talking
finally
about
came.
that the other show. I remember. Yep.
Yeah,
Got
they finally
everything.
came this year,
Yep.
so every UFC thing is on Paramount Plus, and because it's on demand, they don't worry about times and where they're at. So the location they're at, the time zone's different, but it doesn't matter. So you can watch it live 10 o'clock in the morning. Main card will start at 1, or you can watch it on demand later on in the day. But if you're home Saturday morning and you got nothing going on, check out the UFC. Not a major card with major names, but usually
A
these are the kind
card
of
is a
cards that have
card.
great fights. But usually these kind
Yep.
of cards have great fights because they're trying to become stars.
Right. It's done with more passion. That's usually
Yeah,
how it is in any type of world. Does it? It's not just sports. It's music. It's filmmaking. They
yeah,
try their hardest in the beginning in order to have the notoriety, and once they get it, or sometimes they forgot how to get it. But hopefully, once you make your name, you keep your name, and we understand why you got your name.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's perfect example of that is Steven Spielberg. He's told many a stories of Jaws that if it wasn't one of his first movies and he was so young, he would have never finished that movie.
See,
Yeah,
see.
and now the rest is history.
Hey,
And then one last thing. Obviously, on this network, wrestling is a big deal.
yes.
The WrestleManiacs will have you guys covered uh, tomorrow.
Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday. Right, tomorrow night. I'm trying to figure out what day it is. Tomorrow night. So, SummerSlam is a 2 night thing. So, first night's tomorrow night. Sunday night, second night. They'll have you covered for the weekend for it. Uh, SummerSlam's always, if you're not a wrestling fan, but SummerSlam is usually considered the second or third biggest card of the year.
Okay.
Roman Reigns, big deal fighting, Brock
Of course.
Lesnar, CM Punk, on and on and on.
Hey.
So yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, obviously you know SummerSlam's this weekend, but they have changed their time recently, just kind of quietly. So they're all the wrestling stuff starts at 6 o'clock now. I don't know
Okay.
if people realize that. Yeah.
Um,
So it used to be
uh,
8, then it was 7, now it's 6 p.m.
because it's the original fans are getting a little older, and
Yeah,
we go to
maybe.
bed by a certain time. So if they want the ratings like they want to, they're going to adjust to their main audience. And of course, the Saturday Night WrestleManiacs will be live after.
After SummerSlam, they'll have you all covered.
Sure will.
Yep, and then
And their
also
predictions for the next day. So
yep, they'll give you a full recap, and then you'll get your
mhm.
predictions and their predictions and everything for the following night. So with that, uh, so with wrestling for me has always been kind of number one in my life. I always joke about that. There's a picture of me in a car seat with I don't know a couple months old, and wrestling's on the TV in the background. So one of my first childhood memories that I have of going to like a live event was a wrestling match in 1990. As I would have been, it was right. It was for my 6th birthday, and my
I'm
dad.
even younger than you, so I was 5. All
Okay.
depending on what time of the year it was.
Yeah.
So
So it was October. So my dad, it was actually again I we watched wrestling together. I was a kid, but I was only 6. But my dad, it was a birthday present for me, but it was my dad's favorite
it was for
wrestler.
him.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. You were just able to tag along. You was old enough to remember.
Yeah, but
So
it's probably my first memory of a live event, I think. I would say
okay.
that wrestling match. I have a vague memory of going to some George Strait country music concert with my mom that she won tickets on the radio, but I don't know what if that was before or after. So that
Well, what
was
was your most fondest memory of that match?
I remember the main event. I don't have a whole lot of memories of anything else, but I remember it was the main event was Roddy Piper versus Ric Flair. And my
Ooh,
dad's favorite wrestler was Roddy Piper. And I just have a memory of them just kind of just interacting like up against the ropes. So it's very vague. Again, I was like I said, I just turned 6. But I do remember that. And then I've been to a lot of wrestling matches since then. But as a child, that was one of my things. And then another thing we did a lot as a kid was for people that grew up in this area, the Washington area had a indoor soccer league or
Okay.
soccer team called the
Okay.
Washington Warthogs.
Oh, okay.
And in the Baltimore, they still have it, the Baltimore Blast.
Okay.
But they were so desperate to get people in. They would. I specifically remember if you bought a box of Frosted Cheerios, it
Well,
was like
damn.
the new cereal at the time. You could get a ticket and like in
Oh,
the box.
oh.
So we always had Frosted Cheerios, and we went all the time.
Hey, look, if it's free, why not?
Yeah.
Well, technically, it's probably like $2 or $3 because we
Yeah.
talked about back in the day. Because I didn't move here until like I was like 7. So, I'm a
Yeah,
trans.
this would have been like probably early mid 90s, 94, 95,
I got
96
here
or
by like
something.
95,
Yeah.
94, 95. It's 93, 94 I was here.
So what were some
moved
of the
here
things you
like
remembered as a
7.
kid? What were some of the events you remember going to as a kid?
Oh, shit. Excuse my French. Look here. You know what? The events I remember going to as a kid was a actual what is that name? That damn man name? Tyler Perry play.
Oh,
When
okay.
he was just starting, and it had to be like in 5th grade maybe because it was like a summer event thing. I
Sort of like
remember
late
going
90s,
there.
right?
I remember doing that, and what was it? The Universe Soul Circus when it first started. I went there. What else? I didn't go a whole bunch of places. Me and the pool was best friends for the summer because it was $2 to get in. The $2. So like the events that I did go to was because of like summer camp and stuff like that. And they tried it, I didn't do a whole bunch of stuff when I was a kid, unfortunately. That's why my kids do a whole bunch of stuff now. So
Yeah, that was kind of the same way for me. My dad was the oldest of 4 brothers and a sister, so obviously money's tight. So and I was an only child, so I
oh
got
yeah,
to
you
do
could
things.
spoil the only one
Yeah.
when you're thinking about when you're having kids. One
And
is done. Mhm.
a lot of the stuff that, he either wanted to do or only got to do once as a child, he would do as an adult because he had the money to do it, and I would, be along for the ride. So we did a lot of amusement parks and stuff like that, and
Hey, that's like right now, like every year we try to make our business to go to the Montgomery County Fair, and like we're planning that right now. And I think I started accompanying Brian to the fair in like 2016 and 2017. I think the only year we didn't go was probably COVID, which is 2020.
Okay.
But I'm like, I have pictures of me pregnant at the fair. Okay. And then the year after, him in his little stroller rolling around at the fair. So with the fairs, our thing, we always, make sure that we have a obscene amount of damn money in order to go because it's expensive. Because the kids get their little
Yeah.
wristbands, and then it's the parking, and we make sure we try to go to an event. Like we're going to go to we're seeing the Monster Truck Jam. I really want to
Okay.
go to the Demolition Derby. That's on the last night, so it's gonna be packed. And then like I was looking, he told me, he was like, they do events all the time. I'm like, I don't be thinking about going all the way out there if it ain't the fair. But I'm about to start doing that too, because after this surgery, I have so much more, and I feel so much better within my body. And he had to remind me that my surgery was only 2 weeks ago, and for me to sit my tail down because I'm ready to move. My body was like, hey, we good, let's go. And I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah, so go ahead real quick. Just how's it, or not? It'll be real quick, but just how's that going? How's recovery going? Everything seems good. You look good. Sound good.
Yep, everything is good. Besides this equipment migrating.
Yeah. We talked about that off the air.
But other than that, I'm doing good. Like I can't drive, so now I'm stuck in the house. Unfortunately, I don't like being in the house. Like if I want to go, I can go. So since he goes back to work tomorrow, every time he stepped out this house, I've been his shadow. Because I know after he leaves me, I'm like, can you come and pick me up if you're going somewhere after work?
So how long's the driving thing?
About 6 to 8 weeks. So I probably won't be able to park drive until like mid-September. Like I was having so many back issues last year that like my son's school is literally in the middle of our block. And
Right.
I had walked to his school one day and my back locked up on me. And I said I would never do it again. But I'm already looking forward to walking him to school. So that says a lot.
Oh, that's good then.
From where I've been. And I'm like, oh, I can hit the gym next week. And he's like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get on the little treadmill or the elliptical so I can enjoy myself. Yes, son. Hi. Okay. He's playing Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
So, and he's gotten older that he actually enjoys the storytelling.
No spoilers, but I saw the new Spider-Man yesterday.
Oh shit!
It came out. It came out today, but it was, you can go see it the day before. It's really good.
Okay. I'm sorry. You want to say hi?
Hi.
What's up, buddy? You want to talk Spider-Man, buddy? I've already seen the new movie. It's really good.
You want to go see the Spider-Man movie?
No.
At night? Not tonight. Maybe another day.
No, I didn't. I meant in general. Not
Yeah. Yes, baby.
It took me a long time to beat Lizard.
You just beat him?
Yep.
Did you beat him?
He did. Yeah, he was more powerful because I was doing Ultimate.
It's okay. I know.
And he kept knocking me out.
Yep. But you're not knocked out no more, and that's good.
And I beat him.
Okay. Thank you.
That's
Watch the cutscene.
I can't watch the cutscene. I'm on air, baby. You can't take me away from them. I'll watch it with you later, okay?
Miles, stop. What?
It said, wow, WNBA talking no Olivia Miles.
Miles.
All I did was preview tonight's games, and she's not playing tonight. But yes, she's rookie of the year. Obviously, she's the new hot player. She's playing really great. She's statistically, I think she's probably the best point guard in the league right now. But yeah, this was a preview of tonight's games. See? And it's funny that he said that too, because when I looked at it, I was like, oh, the Lynx ain't playing. I can't talk about her because she's like the hot player to talk about. Mm-hmm. And then he gonna bring it up.
Of course he is. It's okay. It is all right. He's still trying to manage why not even.
I said, who's doing the show?
It's us tonight. Like, just sit back and enjoy the show. Just let us work.
Yeah, Olivia Miles. Even if you probably don't watch NBA, you probably have heard her name or definitely seen her. She's got the crazy hair and the goggles that makes her stand out.
Hey, look, if you got to see, you need to see, and that's what people fail to realize. They got you wear your goggles so you can see that hoop and you can see who's coming down on you. Yep.
Yeah, she's good, and they're, as of right now, they're by far the best team in the league. It's not even really close. So.
Oh well, that's self-explanatory. Okay.
But again, this is Friday Night Freestyle. We encourage people to comment and tell us, give us suggestions what you want to talk about. Midnight Rider wanted to talk about Olivia Miles, so there we go.
Nope, he sure does not. He had a question for tonight, but that's fine.
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Mm-hmm. He'd be okay.
It's a very important, very intelligent question that could take us a long time to cover. So we'll get to that in a few minutes. But
we definitely will.
We got your son coming in. Actually, was a good transition. So I'm a huge video game kid. We've talked about video games before, but just real quick, did you play any video games as a kid? Do you like them now, or?
Well, guess what? When I tell you, I have been playing Roblox.
Okay. Since
like the third or fourth day I've been home. I already told Brian, because I love my joint is God of War. And for tonight, for like now. Yeah. I've been playing God of War since like the PSP came out.
Okay. So, didn't expect to hear that title. All right.
See, you see what I'm saying? I am completely random. So I already told him, I said I need to download the last two games I wasn't able to play so I could play the new one so I can get a complete storyline. When I tell you I'm excited about that, yeah, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, he did marry a gamer, that's why I had no issues with him in his league games or what have you.
Right.
So it kind of makes it makes it work. But like now we don't have enough systems. I can't believe I just said that out of my mouth. We don't have enough systems in the house in order to support all of us playing.
That's funny.
Because I can't use my phone for Roblox for certain games. That's like last night I was playing something that's called what's the name of this damn game? It's called Weapons Simulator.
Okay.
I was playing it in my sleep because it allows you to auto aim. And I went ahead and I pulled my stuff up, hit auto aim, went to bed. So when I got up in the middle of the night, I'm looking at my progress. I'm opening up my other little areas that I need to open up because I made more than enough money to. And then I went back to sleep. Woke up 7 something this morning, and Brian was like, Are you playing Weapon Simulator? I said, I sure am.
So as a kid, you know, games are so much different now, especially it might be a stereotype, but for women, you know, games weren't really marketed towards girls or women like back in the 90s and stuff. And with the mobile app games, stuff like Candy Crush and stuff like that, and not that it's marketed towards women, but women really enjoy those
Really,
games.
yeah.
Did you
Because it's
play anything in the 90s?
yes, I did.
Okay.
Metroid is my game.
Okay.
Super Mario Brothers was my joint.
So real stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And then it's this game on PlayStation that was called Bejeweled.
Okay.
No, not Bejeweled, but Pandemonium.
Pandemonium.
When I tell you that was my shit. Yeah.
So that's cool. So you were ahead of the curve then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. As long as I had some type of system, I was doing good. That's like, I never forget, it was like 2006 maybe, and I wanted a damn PS3. I went on Christmas Eve. I got on the bus and the train and went to Boston, and I'm staying in Southeast to go get my PlayStation 3. I sure did. And that's exactly what I did. And I was happy. And I didn't care if them kids don't touch my system. That's my system. Yep. What was the damn game of Drive I used to play? Midnight. It was Midnight something Dub Edition. I can't remember that other little word.
Right.
Midnight something, but it was Dub Edition. And then I fell in love with the Cadillac CTS coupe joint. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's like when we had the 300. It was my idea because I wanted a specific charger. I wanted a 2011 or 2012 charger because I didn't like the new body types, but it was really, and I wanted it to be a red car with black and red trim. Okay, black and red leather trim on the inside, red on the outside, but we couldn't find one, and then we ended up getting the Chrysler 300. Yeah, I had to stop myself from racing while pregnant because my coworker decided that he wanted to rent one, and I dusted his ass on 495. I'd be looking down like, "Ooh, you got to slow down. You're doing 100 plus." I've gotten pulled over doing 100 miles an hour. I got out that ticket though, you know.
That's a story for another day. Mm-hmm. All right. So to stay in the kind of the theme of like childhood stuff. So, what are some of your favorite? Actually, let's go this way because I have a very specific one. What are some like restaurants or like food that you like loved or liked as a kid, but then when you became an adult, you realized it ain't no good, or it's. So for me, I'll give you an example. There's a frozen pizza line called Party Pizza. Okay. I believe it's made by like Tostitos, I think. And as a kid, it was my all-time favorite. And I remember being in a grocery store when my son Brian Jr. was like 5, and I was going down a frozen aisle and I saw them. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get one for him, one for me. I loved them as a kid. I'm gonna make them. It's gonna be the greatest dinner ever. And that pizza sucked.
Hey,
it was awful.
Your taste buds evolved. That's what happened. But
I still love pizza, and I eat bagel bites and stuff. But that pizza was terrible.
Look, like I said, your taste buds evolved. So when we were younger, when we was in California, my mom and my dad, they would take us out every Friday to Sizzlers. This is how we learned how to eat out. How to learn how to eat out properly.
I got you. Yeah.
All of our utensils and stuff like that. So like every Friday we went to Sizzlers. Of course, I can't go to another Sizzlers until I go back on that side. So,
you still got? Is there any Sizzlers open around you?
No.
Yeah, I know there's still some somewhere, but I don't know exactly where.
It's a West Coast thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And so it's like from basically probably in the Vegas area, Nevada area, all the way down to maybe Texas, and that's if I'm pushing it. But it's like that was one of the franchises that is not on this side.
Yeah, it used to be big here though. I mean, they had one in Laurel, Maryland. I used to go to all the time.
Look, and then the other place was Little Caesars. Okay. I ain't talking about today's Little Caesars. I could tell you exactly the type of pizza I ate the day before we moved from California here. It was a foot long. Half of it was pineapple and ham. The other half was pepperoni.
Oh, so you've been doing pineapple on a pizza before it was a fad online.
Yep, sure have. And it was a foot long. Yeah, it wasn't no circle. So when they came out with the new Little Caesars, I'm like, what happened to the foot long pieces? That's what made Little Caesars to me. But the piece is still good though. You know, in the bind, need something quick, you won't be disappointed.
It's especially in this day and age. It's still cheap too. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, you get a fucking large one topping, two topping pizza for like $6. Thank you. You know, you hit the kids' piggy bank for that one. If you need it. But you know, and then I like the way they treat people. They treat people as if they're people. So if you are a couple of pennies short or a dollar or so short, they will still give you the food. And a lot of people don't know that it was a couple of months ago. I saw a reel, and it was a homeless guy eating the pizzas out of the trash can, and they left a message on the door saying, "Hey, you're human. You don't deserve the food in the trash. You just come in and we'll give you a whole pizza and a cup of water." So yeah,
That's nice.
And then not only that, the owner of Little Caesars had been paying Rosa Parks rent until she passed away, and he doesn't do stuff publicly. He does stuff privately because all of us are people, and he doesn't look at us as money in his pocket. That's why his food is accessible to everyone. You don't have to have a certain type of income in order to get a pizza, because guess what? Everybody is the same, and I love him for that. So, kudos to Little Caesars.
All right, so the Friday Night Freestyle brought to you by Little All right, so I know when this show was first launched was like a month or two ago. Midnight Rider wanted to try to keep it tight at a half hour, and it doesn't usually work out that way. But we're gonna try to do that for our inaugural one together. We'll try to keep it at a half hour. So we got about 5 minutes left. So what we'll do is we'll go to what our questions were we got, and we had a big one from Midnight Rider. So
yes, we did.
I know we only got a few minutes to talk about it, but we'll try to get it all in. So
we're gonna do our best.
So in Finding Nemo, the seagulls in the movie, every time they were on screen, the only thing they could talk, and the only thing they could say apparently was mine.
Mine.
So the Midnight Rider wanted us to have a very intelligent this conversation of why did the seagulls only say the word mine in the hit movie Finding
Nemo. See, the answer to that question is it was just a comedic what is it called? Jesus Christ. Okay, it was a comedic presentation of how selfish seagulls are. Now, anytime you put food in front of them, that's what they do. They act as like it's mine. You can't have it. I don't want you to have it. I saw it first. I'm going to bite your beak off because guess what? I'm hungry and it's mine. So that's why they presented them that way in Finding Nemo. So, and to ask another question, what was your favorite Saturday lineup growing up as a kid?
So as a kid, specifically Saturday mornings, you said Saturday morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning, I don't have a lot of memory of waking up to watch certain cartoons. I was, for whatever reason, a diehard devoted Nickelodeon kid. I watched Nickelodeon. I didn't watch Disney Channel. I didn't watch, and if I was watching something like cartoons up, I thought it was Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Everything I did was Nickelodeon. So, but like I watched, because like you hear like the X. Oh.
Yep. Guess what? We got some room. We decided to come on.
We got some.
Good, Mr. Ryder.
I was getting ready to sign. We were ready to shut it down, but hold on.
Nope.
There we go.
And you talking about we was late? You're almost a half hour late, sir. You could have just stayed home for this.
I had to work.
I understand. Money is money. You could have stayed there though. But we was doing a good job. It's okay.
No, y'all did a great job. I was hopping in to tell y'all how good a job y'all did. And then the thing is, the funny thing is, I was in traffic sitting, so that text says, "Wow, WNBA talk and no Olivia Miles talk." The light turned green, so I just accidentally hit the button because I was trying to put the phone down. So what it was supposed to say was, "Wow, WNBA talk and no Olivia Miles. Thank God Midnight Rider's not there." That's what it would have been.
Well, it's okay. It's all right. Would you like to? Well, we're talking about Saturday morning cartoons, so we're going to finish this part of it. And if you decide to go into some Olivia Miles talk, then by all means. But did you like the answer to the question that you gave us?
I saw it. I liked it.
All right.
I think she's spot on with that too. That makes, because if you think about it, seagulls, their whole thing is they swoop down, they take your food, and that is a good interpretation of a funny little gag in a movie with animals to just have them say that. I think that's exactly what it is. That's pretty good.
All right, so I've been watching. I know you watched the Clayton Thomas videos where they talk about who's the villain of the show or who's the villain of the movie.
Okay.
Who would be the villain in Finding Nemo?
Well, I think I mean, I know you're gonna have something like, to make you think of, like, it's probably like Marlin the father is the actual villain, but I'm assuming it's right.
He is.
Yeah.
Technically.
But if the little girl is portrayed to be the villain to, like, kids watching, the girl
Right.
in the waiting room or whatever.
But as adults, and you find out the anatomy of clownfish, and you figure out that Marlin was only chasing Nemo so he could procreate, because there's only one female clownfish, and the guys are able to change their sexes in order to continue their population. He wasn't finding Nemo to find his kid. He was finding Nemo in order to make their generation.
Keep the bloodline going.
Mm-hmm. Didn't know that, did you?
That just took a dark turn.
I was gonna say that's Disney After Dark right there.
Technically it is, but
I thought it was more because he was just selfish and wouldn't let his kid go, so it turned out being kind of his fault of why Nemo went missing, but she took it a whole nother route.
Yeah, that's exactly why he had to go find his Nemo.
And that's what you get on the Friday Night Freestyle every Friday at 7:15.
Nemo became Shemo. It's okay.
Oh man! And actually, I think I just saw something on that where, like, the two fish were fighting, and I guess whoever loses the fight has to be the female, or it has to be the mother.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah. I know everybody who's watching running to Google right now.
I can't remember which fish it is.
What'd you say, Brian?
I said everybody who's watching is running to Google right now to find that out.
Hey. Look, we're dropping random gems. So that just shows you exactly how random things can be. So, it is still some type of educational talk. It might not be the type of educational you expected, but we got some things for you. It is cool.
Can I drop two things? Because I heard the conversation. I wanted to just jump in on two pieces. One of my first events, and it's funny that Brian said it, because this was probably my second or third event. I had this buddy who moved into town. His family was from North Carolina. Actually, it's funny because his brother now, his younger brother, is the all-time sack leader in the CFL. His last name is Lemon.
Can I ask what the CFL is so I can follow properly?
Canadian Football League.
Okay.
Yes, the Canadian Football League. But Edward and I were the same. He was probably like a year or two younger than me, and his dad came in because they used to live right up the street from us in these apartments. And his dad came to the house because he was in our house, and he was like, "I got tickets," and I'm like, "All right, for what?" He was like, "The DC Armory had an AWA wrestling event."
Oh,
so it was my first time seeing Kamala in person. I was scared of that. And then one of the best things I ever saw was when the Road Warriors came out, and the way that music hit. I was a fan ever since. I used to go trying to find all the like them on TV so I could watch it, because all we used to get was WWF up until, now this is going to show my age, I think right around 1989, 1990. WNUV, which was Channel 54, and WBFF, no, I'm sorry, Channel 50 used to carry NWA. So that's how I got to see, and it was probably earlier than that, because I got to see Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, and all those guys. It was the Rock and Roll Express, and I used to like that more than I used to like WWF, because every week you got to see a championship match, whether it was the TV title being defended, or once a month Ric Flair would fight somebody, and the clock would run out, and the TV would cut. The screen would go black, and you had to find out the next week. Like
Mm-hmm.
there weren't dirt sheets, there wasn't any information given out, so that was the beauty of that. And then, yeah, I said Saturday morning lineup.
Yeah.
So my Saturday morning started at I think 7:30.
Oh, you
I
got
was
up early.
heck yeah.
I'm sorry.
But you gotta remember, see, the thing is, my dad used to get up at 5 to go to work.
Okay.
So most mornings I had to get up with him, and he'd drop me to my babysitter's house. My mom would catch the bus. This was my early years. So I don't like. I'm gonna get this out the way now before
I'm
everybody
listening.
starts asking questions. When it comes to cereal, I hate when cereal gets soggy.
Okay.
So Saturday morning, 7:30, I get up, go downstairs, grab my 2 cups, one with milk, one with my cereal. Most time my cereal was like Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, or Apple Jacks.
Okay.
All right, so I sit down in front of the TV, the color one, because my dad's not there, and my mama let me watch whatever. So I think I started with the Snorks. Then I'd watch the Smurfs at 8. I think 9 o'clock was something. I can't remember what 9 o'clock was. And then at 10, WWE Superstars just come on. So I'd watch that.
Yep.
11, there was this baseball show that came on Channel 4. So I'd watch that. And then at 12, most time I was on my way outside. Because my mom had made me a burger probably like 11:30 for lunch. And I was good to go. So that's how my Saturday mornings used to go.
Okay. When I was in California watching the Saturday morning lineup, our wrestling didn't come on until till noon, because of course we're behind. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why I didn't get up early, because I was more into watching my wrestling on Saturday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we moved down here, my lineup got really, really retarded. Sorry.
Hey, whoa. We're going to get fined. FCC is going to be calling.
I do apologize. My Saturday mornings went from the cartoons to the apartment showcase. That was my. What was the other one? It was apartment showcase and something else that would come on that I would actually sit there and watch. Yes.
Is it like apartment finders or something?
That's apartment showcase. That was Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. That's what it was. Okay. So it was the adult shows that came on after the cartoons. So yes, and then the cartoons I would watch was like Bobby's World and
oh yeah, Bobby's World, one of my favorites.
It was Bobby's World. It was Smurfs. That's the only two I can think about. Oh, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles used to come on Saturdays too. Yes.
Bobby's World. That's
Howie Mandel.
Yes. Oh, I used to know. Good guy. I used to know there was this one bit he used to do. It was part of his comedy act, but he put it in the cartoon. I used to know it. Now I don't know it now. I just reminded me of it. I got
Bobby himself was a routine that he did. He would do the voice and call himself Bobby, and then that turned into a kid's cartoon. If you watch the stand-up, it's not really for kids, but
of course not. Why would it be?
Yeah.
I'm like, and technically you pay attention to the cartoon, it's really not for kids either.
Apparently Finding Nemo's not for kids either. We just found that out.
It is not. Absolutely not. Nope. It sure isn't. Ooh. One more thing, right? What the one thing that I was talking to Bossman about earlier, the one thing I missed when I was a kid was the DVD man. When you could go outside and you could always get your movies. You knew who had the best DVDs. And I wish that's something that the kids could kind of relate to. Because it's marketing. You get what I'm saying? You got your stuff by your business, and dang on well that it's gonna be a good show for $5.
As convenient as on demand is, there was something about, I know every generation went back in my day, but there was something about like knowing it was Friday, you got to go to Blockbuster, you're going to rent like the big movie of the weekend, or maybe for me, like maybe I get a wrestling show to watch too, or something like that, or get a video game. There was something. I mean, it's awesome to have everything at your fingertips, but there's also something to the anticipation, and it also feeling more special that you had to wait for the movie to be released. You had to hope that they had enough copies of it, especially if it was like Jurassic Park or something. And it was just out, and the feeling of it, I remember, especially for video games, going into Blockbuster and seeing that you could see the thing behind it, knowing that they had it, the actual thing, how that would feel. Kids will never be able to experience that. So that there's always something to that. But yes, it is great to sit on your couch, order a movie, order something to eat, and order your groceries while you're sitting on your couch. Yes, there is something good about that too.
It makes us a little more lazier.
Yeah.
It stops personal interactions, and that's what I feel like a lot of kids are missing. That's like we were out today running errands and stuff, and we saw a group of kids on bikes. Haven't seen that.
Blew you away, right?
Right. And two of them had what is it, e-bike basically, but the other one had a regular mountain bike. And I told Brian, was like, well, he's gonna end up having to get an e-bike. I said, nope, he's a great peddler because he's keeping up with him. It's giving him more. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's something that I gotta get little Brian is a dang on regular bike. I need a bike too. When I tell you I'm about to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, you ain't gonna be yeah. I'm already thinking about jump roping again. I want to get a bike. I want to learn how to skate. I want to learn how to, because I know how to inline skate, but I want to know how to actually roller skate. Might not be able to do that one because of the.
I don't think that's gonna work for you, dog.
Oh, why? Why do you say that? Am I doing too much? Is that
No,
not too much?
that type of, not from that standpoint.
No,
It just might be a trigger because of way. I mean, it
Yeah.
might be a trigger for you.
Being able
That's
to take
something I worry
calls
about.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the reason I say that. Not saying like, oh, you can't skate, you'll never be able to. No, just
Yeah.
yeah.
I can understand that.
Other thing, I heard Brian say I want to keep this to 30 minutes. Initially, yes, but I want it to flow. So if you flowing, you guys having a good time. I'm not on the show, or is you and somebody's. I don't care about the time limit. That's the boss man's job. The boss man's the one that worries about the time. I am the worst at that. If you couldn't tell this week, so yeah,
it's all right. Well, if he wants us off, he's sitting right here. He can always come by and say, "Hey, that's enough." You know,
ain't nobody worry about him. No.
Oh, I live with him. Okay, don't play with me. Shoot, look,
my boy.
Like I said, I can, I can get away with some stuff like 6'7". I can get away with some stuff.
But we gotta figure that out because we may not be able to do this during football season the nights that Laurel plays and we go to the game.
Of course not. We'll have to try to pass the torch to somebody else for the time being.
Right.
Because look, we could take it live from the field if you want to be technical about it.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Okay, I see. I would.
Yeah. I know.
As long as I don't attract any more kids. Yeah.
They'll be there. Those girls will be there, and they're gonna come running right to you.
So, like the first night we all went to go to the game, it was a group of girls that they were very energetic. Okay, and I was cool that night. Not a problem. We was going, we was having fun with it. But the second time we went, I was kind of exhausted, and they was overly excited to see me. And I was like, "Hey, y'all, I don't want to hear it. I got a little headache." But of course, we're at a game; they're not going to understand that. But yes, I do attract people who likes to be rowdy and rambunctious at times, and I absolutely enjoy it because if I can help someone be authentically themselves without having to feel bad about what others say about them, I've done my job.
That's good.
So that's with it for me. I'm like, where did he go? How he gonna step in and then leave out and then come? Like, I'm gonna need me a hat that says Mrs. Bossman. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm gonna have to get me one of them. I really am.
It's real easy. Get Brian to make the design for you or take your backdrop. I got this off of Amazon. I think it was like $14 at the most.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I've looked into doing shirts for unapologetic. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet.
Hey, look. Yeah. The faster you pull the trigger, we all got a uniform. Just make sure I give you my size so I can have one too. So if I decide to pop up in on y'all on that one, I can get in uniform,
Hey, speaking of unapologetic sports, every Tuesday at 6:30, I got a message from Lee Ice earlier today saying, I think I'm going to hop in. All right, go right
Come
ahead.
on, where you at, the ice?
No.
I would love to see you.
No, he normally he's later. So if we go probably like another 20 minutes or so, he might be able to jump in. Because I know I think he works and I think he gets in. And the last 2 times he's jumped in or hopped in the comments, it's been like towards the end, but we've gone like an hour and 10 hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, he asked for the link for the for the studio and he never looked at it.
Did y'all hear him in the back?
Nah, we ain't hear him.
Come closer, sir, so they can hear you.
I said, y'all, when you was explaining how long y'all went, I said too long.
See? Mm-hmm. Well, you know what we should do, right? What we can do is kind of compile everybody's schedule to see if we should move set time for show. So it is more accessible. Be quiet. I'm being all inclusive, sir.
I don't have a time scale. I mean, I have the freedom to do whatever you guys need.
I just show up. That's my job. I just show up. So.
Although SmackDown is about to come on, but other than that.
Well, you know what? We tried to get Brian to watch wrestling the other night. He watched it for a little while, then he walked away. He goes, "Mommy, don't you want to play Weapons? Not Weapon Simulator, but Rivals, not Rivals. It was some dang on game. We play a specific game together on Roblox. Right. Can't remember the name of it at the moment." And I was like, "Yeah, not right now. I had something to do. It was a long day yesterday, so." I was a little tired, but I do owe him today. So we will be playing. And he played without me. So he went to a different level. And I'm very upset about that. I was like, how you just going to leave me though?
All right, but now you got anything about Olivia Miles you want to talk about?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing that on here. Y'all went without her, so I don't want to ruin.
Again, I was just plugging the schedule for the day. It wasn't necessarily WNBA talk. It was just what to watch tonight. I did say that some of the biggest stars were, but again, Angel Reese, Paige Buckers, and Caitlin Clark. Those are probably your top. Well, Aja Wilson and then Olivia Ma. Yeah, those are probably your top 5 right now.
Y'all did a great job.
As far as popularity, though, not like when I say your top players, people say, "Well, they're not that they're good. That people care to watch them."
Yeah, they don't care. It doesn't matter if they're good or not. Look, they're somewhere where others are not. So don't hate.
Being the face doesn't necessarily mean you're the best.
Right. I'm like, you're just aesthetically pleasing at times.
Nah, seriously, it's all because I just mentioned.
I was just making jokes.
Make a joke, but
I
don't need to talk about it. I'm gonna do. Trust me, Sunday morning, I'm gonna talk enough about her. Mm-hmm. Sunday,
Tuesday.
I don't know. I might not be able to make Tuesday. Depends. Tuesday's kind of like the last one, Brian. Where right at 8 or right when we start. So.
But then it's Thursday. You'll be able to talk about her on Thursday, correct?
Oh, of course.
All right, then. We're not going to talk about it on Friday, though.
That's fine.
You enjoy your time next week. Okay, sir?
We got to change it. We have put in parentheses a Friday night freestyle, except for Olivia Miles.
We definitely can do that.
I can make a graphic for that. Put the little Ghostbuster logo in front of her face.
That'd be great. Great. Make sure the machine is open too, so she can become absorbed. So she's not a part of that particular show that works. Mm-hmm. The trap. I'm sorry, I just got corrected. The trap.
I just got she didn't put it in the comments, but I'm gonna blow her spot since it came through private, and I don't have do not disturb on. My Mama Sweeney likes your guys' backgrounds. She's just messaged me and said, "Oh, you should do one of those." Thanks.
Hi, Mama Sweeney.
I haven't, but for whatever reason on my platform, I can't set a background. I've had that issue since I started doing this show. So that's why I've set up my kind of thing for that to be in the background. But yes, I would like to have a background like everyone else, but for whatever reason on my iPad, it won't let me do it.
You might
but thanks for the idea. Thanks for the idea, Mom. I never thought of it before.
Thanks, Mama Sweeney. Nice to meet you.
Oh dang, I gotta get my football season one.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Your whole little thing, all of your stuff is in the studio. I'm gonna have to make some room.
Nah, you can. I can go down to like 3 of them. I'll do my main 3, and then I can always add. Like as long as you leave a space, I'll just add the one I need for that day, and then take it back out. Okay. Or if I don't take it out, you just delete it, so we still have the space.
I'm not gonna delete nothing. Nope, because I end up losing it. I ain't coming back. So
all my logos are on my phone.
I stay above the delete button. I told you I would have helped you earlier, but yeah, I lose stuff and I lose it.
No,
I
that's
might find
fine.
it 2-3 years down the line. It'll be found though. It just takes a while for it to be recovered. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Besides, if I
Yo,
put a background up, then you guys can't see Josh Allen, and we definitely don't want that this time of the year. So,
I got an idea.
What's up?
We get, because I think we can get access to pictures of everybody,
Okay.
and we make
You know-
it graphic.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna say, you know how so all the faces that I've used for all the stuff that I've made, like the ones with me and Lee Ice, I just screen capture our show off YouTube.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
what I do.
That's
too.
what I've been using. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
want to.
add-
I don't want to be the person in charge of doing this, so that's why I'm throwing it out there. So if somebody wants to do it besides me, I truly get it.
You need to say it specifically so he can hear you. So because he's standing right here, because it ain't gonna be me.
So what do you want? A picture of all of us with what? Just all of us together?
I think it's 9 of us, if memory serves me correctly.
Okay.
I might be off by a person.
We have to remember our honorary junkie though.
Who's our honorary junkie?
Josh.
Josh. Yeah.
All right,
The fact that I knew that who she was talking about kind of sets that maybe he should be, but maybe
that's the homie.
But we play he's just on break right now. But once he comes back and starts doing the show,
he's a basketball expertise.
Yeah, okay. So he's on nothing but net, and then I know I gotta talk to Bossman because I'm thinking about because I like when I'm driving home, I like listening to something of us sometimes. Okay. So I really want to see if we can get a 5 o'clock show or we put something in that 5 window. So like maybe if Club JG or Highly Opinionated, maybe we can play their show at 5, kind of like our drive time show on the days that drive time isn't on.
Right.
No.
Which will be Tuesday through Friday.
Yeah. One thing you got to worry about is the time on Tuesday night because if he goes 1:30, you probably have to start his show at 4:30. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I don't know. That stuff for the boss.
Figure it out.
Back to the idea. The idea is to kick it old school like the Brady Bunch squares.
Oh, okay.
That'd be perfect.
I can do that.
But instead of them, you put all of us and you put Bossman in center.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's
Yeah, we can do that.
I gotta be in the bottom of whatever the design is because I always like being the bottom square on the show. So
bottom left, bottom right.
Don't matter.
Okay, because I know it's not bottom center. Mm-hmm. That wouldn't make sense.
I got seniority. What do you mean? It wouldn't make sense.
I'm just saying. You said you like to be at the bottom. So
said I got seniority.
The last square is not going to be the center square at the bottom. Let's be,
I got you. I'm messing with you. It's cool. Yeah,
okay. I'm like, you want to fight? I can fight with you intellectually on this show if you would like.
Nah, we good. I'm good with that.
All right.
Yeah. So that's one thing. The other thing, I gotta get a screenshot of this background that you guys put up for the show. Because I want to get that, try to put that into, I want to put that into the intro.
That works. Once I get this figured out, that's the color I'm going for. Because my family gray is silver, not gray.
Okay, that's what's up. That's not dope. I was like, dang, she already colored her hair. I didn't think you could do that this soon because
I wish I could.
I think the chemicals and the fact that you got 2 incisions.
Yeah, I got dissolvable stitches, so I'm waiting for them to dissolve out my life. They are very annoying.
Okay. I'm good.
He just told me they're dissolved. Just keep talking. See what I go through. Wow. At least when we're together, he just walks away from me as if I'm not saying any words. I swear, I be yapping. I be trying.
Yes. Wait. Hold on. It's not just a clever catchphrase. You're actually wearing it.
I am. Yeah. It says "Born to Yap." There we go.
Yeah. That's very true.
That's called living the gimmick.
Hey.
Kayfabe.
I was the gimmick before it was actually labeled. So hey, I'm a part of the originating cast with that one.
All right, let me ask one last question because I got something going. do you have any real life bits that you do, like not a show bit, but like anything you do in your life, like that's like a thing?
Yes, I have a bit. That's funny. I would so if any my it's mostly just family because I don't know how many people you could actually do this to, but if anyone yawns around me and they yawn real wide, I stick my finger in their mouth.
Oh,
That
that sounds fun.
that's been a bit I've done for a long time with my wife and my son, and I've done it to my mom and my dad, and I've done it to a few other people too. But yes, that is a bit that is a big bit in my house.
I used to lick faces, so I don't do that anymore. Mm-mm. Like
Lick faces.
yeah, I used to go around and like act like I would give you a kiss on the cheek and lick your face instead.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've done that
okay.
before.
yeah.
Um,
Not to everybody, my family. Jesus Christ, the people in my house, my childrens, the baby ones. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not walking around kissing everybody. First things first. And I'm not walking around putting my tongue on everybody either, because that's a little disturbing. We're just gonna leave it at that. So those my churns, my babies, they knew to look out. Because it was either that or you have a hickey on your cheek.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're gonna remember I was here. So what's yours, Midnight Rider?
Cartoon T-shirts.
Oh, okay.
So every day I go to work, most of them are black, but I've got so today was Wreck-It Ralph.
Hey.
Yesterday was the Transformers Decepticon logo. The day before that, it was Voltron.
Mm.
I can't remember what was before that. And then also, Perry the Platypus.
Ooh.
And then it was something else this week. I don't see it out, so I can't remember what. I said Voltron. Not
You said Voltron. You did right before Perry the Platypus.
I can't remember what Monday's shirt was, but that's pretty much what I do. So and I got a bunch of them. So I just rotate them in. I need to get. I got a GI Joe one. I want to get a Cobra, like either Cobra or Cobra Commander. Okay. And I also want to get the two twins.
Okay.
Then there's also a little Star. That's what it was. It was Star Wars. Monday was Star Wars.
Ooh.
And then I'm a big Boba Fett fan.
Boba Fett
T-shirts.
Okay.
I gotta get a new one because my black and red has seen the washing machine too many times, so it becomes a house T-shirt.
Understood.
Yeah. Is it a Winnie the Pooh house T-shirt?
No, it's not a Oh, Jesus. He said, is it a Winnie the Pooh house T-shirt? I had to catch that at the end. I hope it's not, yeah.
Not that bad, Doug. Not that bad. Come on the show.
I'm not going to say what I was thinking, but we're just going to leave that alone. So
we good.
It's okay. Oh, the question I have with your bit, is it based upon what you're going to be doing that day of the week?
No.
Okay.
That's just literally, all right, so I'm a guy. So nothing's in the drawer. Everything's in the laundry bag.
Okay.
So basically, it's like whatever shirt gets grabbed first.
It's what's going. Yep.
That's what's going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, it might be wrinkled, but But
it's going to work itself out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that.
Hey, look, don't feel bad. It's the same thing like this. The only thing that gets hung up in the closet, the only thing that's actually hung up in the closet is like some dresses of mine, my wedding dress, and his work shirts. Okay. Yep. Everything else lives in the basket. It's more convenient that way. That's like I even have a little tub for Brian stuff. Like I do fold up his underwear and his undershirts with his house shirts and then his undershirts and then his outside shirts, like he completely separate. So when he knows if he needs to go grab his clothes after the shower, he'll put them out before the shower with his deodorant and his body oil, and then he hops in the shower. So if I need him to go grab something, he knows exactly where it is. He knows where his inside clothes are and his outside clothes is. That's for him because, he's a kid. I need to have his stuff together because if we need to go in the pinch, I can just pull, and we can move. Me, on the other hand, whatever comes out of the basket is out of the basket. It doesn't matter. It's a Monday or a Tuesday or Wednesday. You know,
What's
Saturday,
the first
Wednesday.
match on what's the first thing on SmackDown tonight?
Probably opening promo with Cody Rhodes. Probably.
Is it gonna be a Cody Punk thing?
Yeah, because tonight's it's to go home to SummerSlam
Right.
tonight, so I would imagine. And there's like a tag title match with the War Raiders, and then there was another qualifying ladder match. I think what Lash Legend and Julia, how you say her name?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever they were advertising wasn't too great, but
And I
usually
think
go
you was
ahead.
mentioning SummerSlam and the match is starting at 6 as
Yeah.
opposed to 7.
Mhm.
I think some of this has to do with the ESPN part of this.
Okay.
Because I think ESPN does I think they have something that airs at 8. So I think they try to get a couple things on regular TV involving WWE, and then it
To
transitions
lead them in. Okay, that makes sense.
to the regular thing. So I think that's why you get that 6 o'clock start as opposed to something later.
Well, my thought was because originating supporters are getting older. And
I
6
heard
is
that.
perfect
I
for
heard
us.
that. I heard that.
Yes. You know, I like to be in the bed by 10:30, maybe
Thank
2
you so
o'clock in
much.
the morning. Whenever I get there is when I get there. But I at least want to be in my bed by a certain time. So I can listen to watch the little YouTube videos with fixing the car. Ooh, that's for next week already. Ding, ding, ding.
All right,
Got
cool.
something for next week. Mm-hmm. I sure do. But guess what? It is 8:16, and we've got things to do, and we
Let's
do
go.
not want to keep you longer than what we need to.
Oh,
right?
the boss is wrapping us up. He's
No,
behind her going like
I'm
this.
trying to get us out of trouble before we get into it. Okay.
He's behind her going like this, and she got
Absolutely. Now you would have seen him. Yeah, he would have distorted my background just a little bit if you would have seen him.
Oh man.
But yeah, hey, look, I'm trying to get us out of trouble before we get
No,
in.
you good. Yeah, we can get out of here. I'm good. I just want to jump in with y'all.
Yeah, man.
I kind of had the shakes a little bit because last time I got on the show,
you hadn't talked all day, and you didn't do a show yesterday, right?
I didn't do a show yesterday. We didn't do a show Wednesday. I was over here like.
It's your drug. I understand. You need to be able to let it out. But I want all of those that are listening, watching, to know that whatever question that you have for Friday, let us know. Please and thank you. Because this is your show. This is the show to ask the most random question in the world. And don't think any question is not able to be answered. Because every question is a smart question as long as you get an answer for it. Mm-hmm.
The question might be stupid, but the answer you get will be intelligent.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was trying to be nice with it, because they tell you in school the only stupid question is
you ask is when you don't ask it.
Yep, because you don't know. So don't short yourself now. I had a very educational response to the Finding Nemo Seagull's question. So
you ruined Finding Nemo for everyone else now. And I don't know if you watch that movie the same way.
Yep.
Now Finding Nemo is like the beginning of a porn.
So. Exactly. Yeah.
It's a horror movie now.
No, it's not. You know what's gonna happen in that reef. That's all. I'm just saying,
All right, Midnight, take us home.
Take us home, Miss Bossman.
Me? Right.
Yeah.
You want me to take us home? All right, you all. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Friday Night Freestyle with myself, Mrs. Bossman, the Flying Brian, and the Midnight Rider. We would love to see you again. Do not forget tomorrow night after the SummerSlam, right? Yep. Yeah. You will have the one, the only, the WrestleManiacs. They will be coming to you live with all of the insight from the matches and their predictions for the next show. And then don't forget, follow us on Sunday for that Sunday Rise with your host, the one, the only, the Midnight Rider and the big guy KG, and whomever they might have on the docket for that day. Come on, worship with us, Let's talk about what's going on that Sunday Rise. Yes, sir. How can I help you?
We got some work to do.
Who?
You got some work.
Nah, that's why I wanted to do it. We got it. I got you, Russ.
Mm-hmm.
It's a method to my madness, boss man.
Look here. Leave me alone. Let me alone. And then guess what? What do we have on Monday?
Hold on, what are we doing the gridiron tomorrow?
Are we?
Yeah, I think you got the Michigan coach want to hop on. You got to talk to him though.
See?
All right, I'll just drop a message because I didn't have plans on it because.
Oh, you're gonna be busy. You're gonna be busy this season because they got what? It's 20.
It's 20
I can't 22 players now. So
I tried to do a paper. Like
just a quick update. Alabama just went up on Penn State 21-0.
Oh shoot! This is funny. This is how I spend my Saturdays. But since there's no football, I just literally wait for them to jump on and I watch the games. And then I tried to do like a paper on. So I did I'm trying to get my Flying Brown on. So I made a graphic, like a newspaper, giving the results of each of the games. So I had like a Saturday edition, and then the guys that did a Sunday edition. But it was just too many games. I couldn't keep up. I was like, never mind. So I got to figure that out. I'll drop a message in the group, see if guys are interested. If they are interested, I'll probably do it like around 11:30 and go from there. But if nobody's interested, I'm not going to do it.
Thank you.
That's to be determined.
Okay. Well, sorry about that. The Saturday gridiron is to be determined because we haven't made the proper connections in order to have a conducive show. But on Monday, don't forget Drive Time with Maddie Ice, Showtime Sarah, and Scooter at 5 p.m. All right. And then Tuesday, what do we have on Tuesday?
Hold on. You can't forget Monday. Oh, you can't forget Monday night.
It is another show on Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, you said Drive Time, but at 7 p.m. is Pretenders or Contenders.
We're unsure about Pretenders or Contenders. That's why I didn't include it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're trying to get
That's
me
good because I know he's got a busy week this week. Because I know he's got the DMV Media Day August the 6th at Northwest Stadium. So he might have some stuff to do getting prepared for that. I know we're getting close to the season as well.
Yes.
So I get all of that. So, but I think I'm gonna try to get Brian. I'll talk to you afterwards, but I might need you guys, depending on this guy's schedule. We might need to do an interview with the guy for the DMV Media Day, person that runs it up. So I don't know if he's gonna be available in our time slot, your time slot, or whatever. But we'll work that.
See, you see how we're coming together. I'm making set announcements for the shows, and we're figuring out the gist stuff. Live on air. Yeah. See, and talking about, and you forgot pretended to. I did not. I asked.
Okay.
But we'll be on Tuesday at 6:30 Unapologetic Sports. We will have we're gonna have we'll announce it on Tuesday. This kind of the schedule we're gonna do up until the day of the football starts. We're gonna have a big prediction spectacular for like the next 5 weeks. So we'll announce that on Tuesday, and it'll start the following Tuesday.
Yeah, last week y'all had me rolling so hard when Midnight Rider said he had to catch a flight. I couldn't put 2 and 2 together. I said, where is this man going? He got to catch a flight. I was like, oh yeah, that's Tuesday night flight.
She thinks we're geniuses. She doesn't really. He got to catch a flight. He don't got. Oh, there's shows called Tuesday Night Flight. Yeah. We're professionals around here.
Hey, you got to set it up, man.
See,
I set it up, man.
Like I just set it up. You like how I did that, don't you? It's cool.
No, perfect.
And say thank you. You know what? I am going to go back to school and learn sign language. That is one thing I am going to do. I know that was completely random, but
that's what the show's all about.
Yes, it is. Exactly. That it is. But I think that's it. No, I'll say Tuesday Night Fright. What's going on Wednesday? Yep.
We're on
y'all are on break.
Yeah, we're on summer break.
And then Thursday is that Thursday night. What?
It's the Friday Eve special.
Huh?
The Friday Eve special.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna just say,
I'm not messing with because I don't say.
Did you just call me water cooler?
No, I'm calling the show.
Oh, he's calling it Thursday night throwdown water cooler junior. That's exactly what he calls it.
Water Cooler Junior.
Yep.
Because he
But
talking.
that'll be on at 7:15, and then we're gonna roll back again, and then it's gonna be what? What show
Friday
we on today? Friday
The
night.
Friday Night Freestyle. Come full circle.
At 7:15. See, you put me on the spot, and we figured it out as we went. And I got, it got
No, you're fine. This is what. Trust me. Next week you're doing the open, so I don't. You might as well go ahead and get ready for that.
All right, hey, cool. It is what it is. That's what I'm here for. It's a
Next week. Actually, hold on. Next week we got something. Next week's the 6th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a hip hop theme going.
Okay.
Last week C Perry said some stuff, so I want to get. I got C Perry and my boy DJ Pop Rec. I think I'm gonna have both of them in, and we're gonna have a nice little hip hop forum next week. So
as long
I
as
got
we
it confirmed.
Okay. All right.
No. You're still in the show.
Oh yeah, I'm not going nowhere. Who's kicking me out?
No, I'm just saying that's part of the format I want to hit. Is get some hip hop. I don't care if it's 5 of us. I don't care. If the 3 of us together and it's 2 of them, I don't care.
That's why the floor is always open. Visitors are welcome.
Right. So
I probably won't be on that show.
That's fine.
Okay. It's all right. We're gonna do it just like it should be on Sunday Rise. You announce yourself, you tell who is the person that you accompany, and where you're visiting from. Yep. You know how they ask you what's your name, who invited you, where's your church home at? Just like that.
We're not doing that.
Fine. You can do it on Sunday then. Whatever.
Can you end the show?
Okay, we're ending it right now. Hey, y'all, we love you. And thank you for joining us for this beautiful Freestyle Friday. We hope to see you again soon. Peace.